Hey y'all, welcome back to DeAndre Dobbs, the show, DDTS, episode 416, episode 2 of Motivational Monday. Thank y'all for joining me. We have discussed what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about some more about Angie Stone, what I think about the whole scenario, and we're going to talk about the gay adult entertainer / producer of his own company, Tim Kruger, who was the owner and the founder of Tim Tales. He passed away during, I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say he passed away. Because I don't know what he passed away from. I don't want to put the wrong information out there. I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to do none of that. I'm not going to be disrespectful, none of that. So I'm not going to say what he passed away from. All I'm going to say that he passed away. And we're going to get into that. But first things first, I think I told y'all, like the video, comment, share. I think I already got that far. But we're going to go ahead and get into Angie's Stones. We're going to elaborate on that a little bit more, if that's okay with y'all. And then we're going to go over to the Tim Kruger tales. I wanted to do this last week, but my phone went out. I had to get me another phone after 2020. After having my other phone that went out since 2022. And I had to get me a new one, either 2021 or 2022. I had to get me a new one because it was about that time. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into this. Now, let's go ahead and get started. So, we're going to talk about Angie Stone, correct? Okay, Angie Stone, for those of y'all that don't know, Angie Stone passed away on March the 1st. Of 2025 in Montgomery, Alabama. She, among 9 others, including herself, was in the accident. And Angie Stone was the only one, in my opinion, the one that didn't walk away. Everybody else walked away from the accident without a scratch, without anything. Now, Angie Stone is the only one who was unalived. And like what I said in my other video that I did last week on Talk It Out Tuesday, or whatever day it was, but I think it was Talk It Out Tuesday, episode 2, or episode 1, or whatever episode it was. I think it was episode 1 of Talk It Out Tuesday. Now, let's get into it. Okay. When reading and finding out and watching videos of Angie Stone's, hearing about her passing, this kind of brought me back to Left Eye. For those of y'all that don't remember, Left Eye, who was a member of the famous group and one of the amazing groups in history, TLC, she was unalived in April of 2002. My bad, y'all. She was unalived in 2002 of April. Okay, I'm finna go ahead and get into this. I'm finna break it down for y'all. Now, allegedly, because I've heard this millions of times, allegedly, how Left Eye died, her and this big old producer and record producer, or whoever he is, to a bunch of famous peoples by the name of Clyde Davis, right? Clyde Davis, allegedly. Now, after Clyde Davis and Left Eye kind of had a disagreement about something, I really don't know. And what I've heard and what I've, heard allegedly, I've heard if you cross Clyde Davis the wrong way, and especially messing with his money and messing with what he has built, what he has going on, one thing I've heard about him allegedly, if you cross him the wrong way, you are basically playing with fire. So what I believe allegedly, something happened between the two, allegedly. He got crossed the wrong way, and what did you think happened? He had to get even. He had to set the record straight. He had to do whatever he had to do to make sure that he does not get crossed, or however you want to say it. Now, Left Eye was the driver of a red car. And it was like people's in the back seat and stuff. So the wreck happened. Left Eye was the only one that was unalived. Everybody else walked away from the accident like nothing. Now, whether they were injured, I think they was injured. I bet yet they might have walked away without a scratch. I don't remember. There's that. And here we go with Angie Stone, with her dying in Montgomery, Alabama, and her among 9 people in the accident, correct? She was the only one that was unalive, and if I'm correct, it is said allegedly that she was on the way to perform at a UCLA basketball tournament game, if I'm correct, because the day before she was at a Montgomery, Alabama. She was at a performance, or she had to perform. So they left early Saturday morning around 7. I think that's the time that the accident occurred. So after that, everybody else was in that accident. They walked away. Angie Stone didn't, which does not sit well with me. I don't care what anybody says allegedly. I'm trying to be careful what I say, but I'm just speaking facts. It just does not sit well with me. And I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I believe Angie Stone allegedly had to be silenced. I'm not trying to disrespect Angie Stone. She was one of the best. And I loved her music. And she's one of us, of our community, the Black community. She was so soulful and so loving. And despite what any negative thing anybody said about her, I have not heard any negative thing about Angie. But I'm going to go ahead and say this. I believe what happened was allegedly, it is said back in December. I'm going to try to put the clip up. I'm going to try to find a clip and trying to find something to give y'all what I'm talking about, because I love putting up my receipts to let y'all know what I'm talking about. No disrespect, form, or fashion. But this the thing right here. Back in December, Angie Stone made a video detailing about her royalties, detailing that her royalties was not given to her, detailing that she is owed money, telling them that she was not getting paid, telling them that they're not paying her for her royalties and everything, that her royalties has been taken away, and saying allegedly that she needs her money and her royalties to take care of her family. So basically, when you are in the music industry, basically that's what a lot of people get cheated out of. I don't know much about the music industry. I don't know much about how that works, but I do know a lot of peoples are not getting their royalties. A lot of peoples have not been getting their royalties. And this is what I believe. I'm going to say this as well. This is why a lot of singers, a lot of rappers, a lot of peoples go broke quickly. This is what I believe. They go broke quickly. They don't have nothing to show for it, because when whoever they're signed to with their label, they get these new cars, these new houses and everything. These new cars and these new houses, we be thinking that these peoples, that is the rappers, the singers, the R&B, we be thinking that they be buying the houses. Most of them do, but most of them don't. The peoples that is they producers, the peoples that is over their contracts, the peoples that they're signed to, they be honestly buying those cars and those houses for them. So when they get paid again, who's the singer, who's the rapper, or whenever, the peoples that paid for it, they gonna get their cut. Because it's like whoever you are signed for, they're gonna control you. They're gonna take their percentage at 100. I think that's how they work. I really don't know. I don't want to tell y'all no lie, no story, because I am not that type of person. But I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. Now, that's what I feel. I really feel when Angie made that video, she got on there. She was just trying to tell her side of the story. She was just trying to tell that she needed her royalties. She needed her money. She needed to take care of her family, allegedly. Because she had a daughter and she had a son by singer D'Angelo. I did not know her and D'Angelo were an item back in the day. Till 2000, after she passed. Because depending on who passed and depending on who it is, that's when you find out about a bunch of stuff. And honestly, I think when Angie made that video, when she was trying to tell, and she was basically telling how the music industry works and about her royalties, about her money, I believe when she got on there telling about the music industry, how it works, how it goes, about her royalties, about her music. That's what I believe allegedly what happened. She made the video in December and January, February, March. And about 3 months later, boom, at the beginning of March, she's no longer here. And allegedly, I'm going to say this allegedly with all due respect, I really feel that for Angie Stone to be the only one that has left this earth, there was only one that was harmed, I really feel that was, they was targeting her. I really feel they felt like whoever is responsible for this, which I feel the same thing that happened to Left Eye allegedly happened to Angie Stone. And I believe the same person that was behind Left Eye is the same person behind Angie Stone's passing. That's just me. I'm not saying this to scare y'all. I'm just being honest. Whoever that may be. But I really feel that the person that's basically behind this really felt that Angie was going to really spill so much and expose the truth. So what happens when you expose the truth, when you get ready to expose the truth? Whenever you get ready to expose the truth, how it really works, the real deal, what they going to do? They're going to find some way, and they're going to shut you up. And that's what I feel like allegedly in my heart, in my mind, that's what happened. Whoever is behind of it. I really feel like whoever is behind Left Eye, which I believe we all know who's behind Left Eye passing, is the same person that's behind Angie Stone's passing. Now, Angie Stone was one of the greatest. I really feel like she did not deserve that at all, because it really shocked me. I was not expecting that. And it's sad and it's horrible that we as peoples, when you get ready and expose the truth about something, they don't want you to tell it. And so they feel like if they feel like you talking too much, they're going to shut you up. And I don't mean they're going to shut you up, they're not going to shut you up temporarily. They're going to shut you up permanent. And what do people do to shut you up permanent? Get you off the face of the earth. Now, let's just be honest. That's how it works. In the Hollywood world and the music industry world, Hollywood or not, So let's just be honest. You got Marilyn Monroe. You got many, many others. Angie Stone. You got Left Eye. You got many, many others that felt like they knew too much, that was going to expose, and then boom. Even though I know it's under different circumstances, but just understand what I'm saying. But Angie Stone will always be a legend, and she deserves so much more of her flowers, and I loved her wisdom and everything. Like I said, I love her song, My Sunshine Has Come into my eyes, and there is no more rain in this cloud. That's one of my favorite songs. And I forgot to add this in my last video that I did on Angie Stone. And I forgot she sung this theme song. My girlfriends, back through thick and thin. My girlfriends, through anything. My girlfriends. And she sung that. So yeah. And another thing I wanted to share with y'all. Let me see, can I find it? And I really find this very disturbing. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I really found this disturbing. Let me see, can I find it? Okay, here you go. This it right here. Al B. Sure posts personal message sent from Angie Stone's weeks before her death. Reveal her struggle to find a donor. Okay. This is the post right here that basically he sent to that he posted about between him and Angie. And I'm going to sit this right here and I'm going to let y'all read it. I'm not trying to be disrespectful by posting it, but this is an Angie Stone's video. We on this topic here. And I'm just going to let y'all read this. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to let y'all look at it. Now, me honestly, I think I couldn't even have done it because I think that is very, 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 this is just me. I think what was between him and Angie Stone should have remained between them, because I really feel like those messages was not for the public, for anybody to hear, because I really feel, depending on what me and a person is talking about, I really feel like that is between us, not the whole world. That is between me and that other person if we wanted the whole world to know. But I really feel that he should have kept that hush. But that's just me. I think it shouldn't have been posted after she died, because I don't think she consented with him about that. I really don't know. I can't speak up on that, but I'm just being honest. But I just want to say, I love you, Angie Stone. We all love you. We miss you. And thank you for all the legendary songs and everything, and all the love that you have given to the audience and the fans and your children and all. Condolences to her family, friends, and everyone. Okay, y'all, so we are done with the Angie Stone topic. Now we're finna go on and get on to this last topic. And that's gonna be it for this video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Tim Kruger, who is part of Tim Tales. Okay, I'm just gonna pull up this article right here. Okay, this is out.com. I got this one from out.com. It says right here, before I get started, okay, it says right here, Tim Kruger, a gay adult star pioneer and entrepreneur legally named Marcel Bond, has reportedly died from a tragic yet simple accident at home. A statement about Kruger's death was shared in a social media post on timtales.com's official blog. The official statement about the passing of our beloved Marcel reads, "It is with the heaviest of hearts that I have to share the news of the passing of our beloved Marcel. The man you all knew and loved as Tim Kruger to the public, he was the ultimate ginger porn star to me. He was a sweet, caring partner of over 20 years. He was also my best friend, touched the lives of everyone who had the privilege of knowing him. I am very aware of stigma, the surroundings, deaths in the porn industry. So let me make this very clear to hopefully cut down on the inevitable speculation. Tim's death was a tragic yet simple accident at home. There's no drugs involved. There was no indication of foul play or suicide. Though my heart is broken into pieces, I found solace and countless memories he's gifted us. And I know he died knowing that he was loved. Tim, legacy, compassion, love, joy will live on in all who knew him. I am aware that you all will have countless questions about this. All the information have to share right now. I would love for everyone to respect his loved ones. Time to grieve in privacy. Thank you. Rest peacefully, my love. There will never be another one like you. Okay, it says, notably, no one was officially identified as the author of this statement. However, the reference to Kruger's as a sweet, caring partner of 20 years suggests that the writer is Kruger's longtime partner, Groves Grayset. Okay, this is the article. I'm going to be sure to lead us right here. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, I'm just going to say this. It is a sad situation. Did I know Tim Kruger? No, I did not. But I do know Tim Tales. He was the founder of Tim Tales, which he founded Tim Tales either in 2006 or 2007. And I came upon Tim Tales back in 2014 or 15. I was just watching scenes and stuff. As I'm telling on myself, I might be, but hey, don't judge me, baby. Don't judge me. But I watched some of his work, and his work was phenomenal. His work was freaking phenomenal. Him among many others. And the fact that he died at his home is very like I said, it's very unspecified how he died. I really don't know how he died, but it's sad. And like what this article said before when it first showed that he had died, when the article and news first broke that he died, you know how some people go and start telling stuff, start putting stuff out there that's not even confirmed. Or better yet, you know how that is. Like what this article said, and the person that wrote this and that gave this statement, there was no drugs involved. There was no drugs involved. There was no drugs involved, nor was there an indication of foul play. So it could have been any reason or any way, form of fashion, how he passed away. It can be different ways. It does not have to be foul play. It does not have to be drug related, because that's what some peoples will take and run with it. A lot of peoples will take it that way and just run with it, which I think it's totally wrong. Because I had to learn this myself. I had to learn. Don't just take one story and just don't take one side of a story and run with it. Because if you take one side of a story and run with it, that side that you took may not be true at all. It may be all lies. So better yet, what I'm saying, get both sides of a story and then take it and then see what really happened. You know what I'm saying? That's how it really should be. But a bunch of people don't want to see it that way. But that's what I'm doing. I wanted to wait till I got everything that I got to do this. Shout out to Nico Analysis from doing this topic, because he done this topic on his channel. And I actually watched this video that he did on Tim Kruger, and Nico analysis, he basically put it into words and concept and messages, true messages where you can understand. Because one thing about Nico analysis, he is not the type of person that's going to bite his tongue. He's one of the realists. He's one of the greatest and respectable. And so if it wasn't for Nico analysis really expressing how it really is out here when it comes to bloggers or whatever he said, I forgot, but I will go back and watch a little bit more. He really put it in great concept. And although I didn't know Tim Kruger personally, he was one of the best. To me, he was very, 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 even though, you know, yes, we was part of the same community. Even though he was a little older, I have come to terms that I am accepting of anybody that is accepting of me. Not trying to make a point, but he was an attractive person as well. Very attractive and very legendary, very loving. And he has worked with everybody, his friends, his family, everybody that he's worked with said so many nice things about him. And he has worked with peoples of color as well, which means anybody was welcome into his workplace. He treated everybody nice and lovely. That's all I'm going to get from that. And his partner of 20 years wrote this lovely statement about him. And I'm so happy that his partner of 20 years had to put this out there. I'm so happy that his partner of 20 years basically disclosed everything, put the truth out there to let people know that don't run with anything you see because it cannot be true. It may not be true. How he passed away, I'm not for sure, but it's sad. And the entertainment, the adult gay entertainment, LGBTQ adult entertainment has lost a remarkable person, has lost a trailblazer, a legendary maker and all. And he had his own production. He owned his own. He was the founder of it. So how it's gonna go from there, I really don't know. But I'm just gonna say I'm so heartbroken and I'm still in shock because he was one of the best that there was. And I don't know the background, if he did anything wrong or not. That's not for me to know. But all I'm going to say is this, basically is this. When somebody passes away that is famous or not famous, don't just take one side of a story that a person has told you and go along with it, because they can be filled with lies, stuff that is not true, mess, gossip, all that. Always get your resources, get your ducks in a row, get your pencils in a line, get everything in order. Get all your eggs in a basket, because once you have too many eggs, they're going to fall out and crack. So I'm just going to put it out there like that. And I'm going to put that out there like that, and I'm just going to be honest and leave it at that. So Tim Kruger, please, thank you for all the wonderful work that you have done in the entertainment business, and for all that's knew him, praying for his family, praying for his friends, and praying for his partner. Condolences. And for Angie Stone, condolences to her family and friends once again, and to her children. Much love. Thank y'all so very much. I wanted to put both of these together and do do topics all together. So this is Motivational Monday / Talk It Out Tuesday, but this is Motivational Monday, so I was motivated to talk to y'all about this and to share this with y'all. So this will be my video, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I really want to say I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me, and join me tomorrow on Talk It Out Tuesday, and we're going to talk about some more stuff. Thank y'all for joining me, and see y'all on the next video. I love y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye.